Okay, today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the stance. Now, everything starts with a stable and fluid stance. Now stable, you can have very stable stances like a horse stance, but it's not very fluid, you can't move. Now a lot of people have their feet in too close together, very fluid, you can move around, but you don't really have good balance. But if you've got the right sort of stance, you have strength, you have balance, and it allows you to deal with anything that comes at you, be able to move around, but also be stable to hold your ground if you decide to do so. So I'll show you first how we position our feet. We go like so. We're roughly 60 degrees. I'm not quite sideways, but I'm very much sideways because I want to protect my lower section and the middle. So from here, if you just look closely at the feet, you can see, and you want to be up on the balls of your toes, that you can rock back between your toes and your heels on both sides. The knees are bent. From this position, you can actually do a lot of your movement just by moving your knees and your feet without having to move your body. It gives you a lot of room to be able to give. So, as you can see from here, I'm actually in a very stable position, and I'm also able to move around a lot. And in a later video, I'll show you a bit about how you move with your footwork and so forth. But that knees bent, being able to rock on the feet about 60 degrees angle, and you want to be able to rock and move. You can duck, wobble, weave, all from one spot, so you can actually do a lot without even moving away from your feet. But here I'm stable, and I can actually move into other stances depending on the need. And this stance is known as the small phasic knee bent stance, which was pioneered by Bruce Lee. I tend to follow Bruce Lee's theory in a lot of things, but not everything. I do follow his theory in that you should make your own style, and he came from a slightly different route to what I did. So even though we have a lot of similarities, we've both gone our own individual ways. But there's a lot of value in this stance, and I do lean towards his theory of being in the right lead stance.